Today, a whole new way to care for newborns is born. New Johnson's Cotton Touch.
My name is Pascaline and I'm going to take you through bathing. After a baby is born, we must wait at least 24 hours before we bathe a baby. And when we do bathe a baby, it's good to use baby products because they are gentle and mild on the baby. There are some practices we should avoid. One, we should avoid using adult products. They might be harsh on the skin of the baby, and also we avoid antiseptic products. They might also be harsh on the baby. We should also avoid scrubbing the baby too hard, might damage the skin of the baby, and also avoid overbathing the baby. Remember, bath time is not only cleaning the baby, it's also a time for a mom to bond with the baby, and also a time to stimulate the senses of the baby, like the hearing. How do we do that? Talk to the baby while bathing the baby, or you can sing to the baby softly, and then that will help them form a language in their brain. For the visual, it's very good to keep that eye contact, look at the baby, and it will also enhance their visual. For the touch, because bathing involves a lot of touch, the baby will get to relax and then enhance on their sleep. For the preparation, before we bathe the baby, there are some things that you should do. You make sure the room is warm. And how do you make the room warm? You can decide to close the window, you close the door, and then if you have a heater, put it on. If you don't have a heater, you can put on the lights, and then you wait for the room to warm. And then the very, very important, you don't bathe the baby while the baby is crying. The baby won't enjoy the moment. So make sure the baby is calm and settled. And then now you undress the baby. And when you're addressing the baby, it's very good to leave the diaper on, because we start bathing the baby on the upper part. And when you're doing the lower part and the baby doesn't have the diaper, the baby might decide to poop. So leave the diaper on as you are tending the upper part. Okay, this is how we do the face. For the face, it's very good you use cotton wool, because cotton wool cleans well. And make sure it's not the cotton wool that you left the hospital with. Make sure you buy a new one for the baby. And then you take one ball, dip in the water, squeeze, and then you wipe inside out. And then you throw this away. You don't bring it to the other eye, because the one eye might have infection, and then you bring it to the other eye. So you throw this, take another cotton wool, dip in the water, and then inside out. Then take another cotton wool, dip in the water, squeeze, and then you wipe the face. Wipe the face. And then for the ears, only the parts you can see. You don't go inserting things in the ears. Only the parts you can see. You do this, and then behind. And then for the other ear, the same. Yeah, and you're done. That's how you do the face. Okay, after you're done with the face, now you can uncover the baby, and then you remove the diaper. This is how to do the diaper. And then make sure you're removing from front to back. Like that. You discard the diaper. If the baby has poo, it's good you wipe the baby. For me, I have the Johnson's wipes. They're gentle all over wipes. These wipes are hypoallergenic. They don't cause any allergic reaction. They're also alcohol free, so you can also wipe the baby on the face. They don't tear, and also they have added lotion. So while you're wiping the baby, you're also moisturizing the. Then you wipe the baby. This is how to wipe the baby from front to back. You don't do back to front because of infection. You guard from infection. Wipe from front to back, and then you discard that. Now we are done. You want to lower the baby in the water. This is how you check the temperature of the water. Use the inner arm. We no longer use the elbow. The inner arm is more closer to the baby skin than the elbow. So dip and my water is good. After you check the temperature of the water, it's good to add baby oil on the water. Remember, I said you have everything. I have my washes here. I have a bar soap, and I also have a liquid soap. When you're using bar soap, you don't have to use the liquid soap. The liquid, it's called Top to Toe, and it's hypoallergenic, doesn't cause any allergic reaction. And also, it's written no more tears, meaning even if it enters the baby in the eyes, the baby won't get irritated. But for the bar soap, if a mom is using bar soap, it's good for the mom to use plain water on the face, and then when it comes to the soap, you start from the head and the rest of the body. Now I add my 2 drops of Top to Toe, and then I stir. Now I'm going to do the head using a safety grip over the basin. Wet the baby's hair first, and then rub the baby gently, and then you can rinse the baby. When you're done with the head, you pat dry the baby immediately. Okay, you pat dry the baby dry. You don't rub, as I said. You pat the baby dry, and when you're done, if you have a cap, you can also put on the head of the baby because of cold. Okay, when you're done with the head, now you can lower the baby in the water. Now you can uncover the baby. Okay, using a safety grip, lower the baby in the water, and you bathe the baby. And more, you concentrate on the fold because they have a lot of that. Remember yesterday you did bathe the baby, you applied some moisturizer. There might be oily, so you bathe the baby, concentrate on the folds. And then if a mom is using bar soap, it's good to avoid the hands to go to the eyes because of irritation. And then you try to maneuver on the back of the baby. Okay. Now you can let the baby enjoy the water. Remember what I said, it's good to talk to the baby. You can sing to the baby. Let it be not a dull moment. Enjoy the bath time. And you're done. When you're done, remove the baby from the water, and immediately you cover the baby. You cover the baby. At this moment, the baby might be crying, so it's also a good time you cuddle the baby until the baby settles for a few minutes. Just cuddle the baby. And when the baby has settled, now you put the baby and you moisturize the baby. When the baby has settled, now you put the baby down and you can unwrap the baby now. Unwrap the baby, and then you apply a moisturizer. In the beginning, I added a moisturizer. So if you added a moisturizer when you're starting to bathe the baby, there's no need to moisture again. But if you didn't add any moisturizer, we have oil for moisturizing. You can choose oil. You apply on the baby's head, the face, and the rest of the body. Okay, for the lotion, it's very, very nice in hot places. It's good to apply in hot places. And then if your baby has sensitive skin, you can choose to apply aqueous cream. It's very nice for a baby with sensitive skin. For me, I'll choose oil. Just a few drops. And then apply on the baby. A diaper area is a very sensitive part because it's always warm, so you need moisturizer also. Jelly is a moisturizer. You apply a thin layer of moisturizer. Jelly. You apply a thin layer of jelly on the diaper area to keep the wetness away. Yeah. Now you're done and you can clothe the baby now.
Today, a whole new way to care for newborns is born. New Johnson's Cotton Touch. Made with real cotton to enhance your gentle touch. A new soft, a new touch, a new gentle. New Johnson's Cotton Touch. Choose gentle.